I want everybody to write these names down. The Republicans that are in trouble currently in Marion County. I'm going to say them slow so you can write them down and make sure what I'm telling you is true. All right? First off, Charlie White, our Secretary of State. He's in big trouble. He's going to be a felon, and he's a statewide Republican elected office holder. Mitch Daniels knew full well this guy was going to be a felon when he got elected. Andy Miller, the head of the BMV about a year ago. That's the guy that was pleasuring himself in a bathroom in public and was caught by a police officer.
Allegedly.
No, he was.
Okay.
He lost his job.
Just covering myself.
That's all right. All right. Representative Hinkle, that was the guy that was with the Craigslist 18-year-old. He was big-time anti-gay marriage guy, big-time family between a man and a woman, gets caught with a 18-year-old boy in a hotel in Indianapolis. County Councilman Stillman, Stillman, just was convicted last week. He's going to jail for taking a $5,000 bribe for a strip club in Indianapolis. And last is Tim Durham. He donated tons of money to the Attorney General, who's a Republican, tons of money to the Governor, who's a Republican. This guy is as guilty, as bad as they come. He's in jail right now, and he's a big donor for the Republicans in Marion County. George, how you doing?
Good. I view the book as one big, long cover letter for Mitch's curriculum vitae, so that when he leaves office, everybody is just a big cover letter for getting another job.
Yep.
So,
well, Mitch is a rich man already, and he's trying to make a couple extra bucks by throwing the region under the bus. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, thanks, George.
Okay.
Hi, Dan. How's it going?
Hey, maybe the governor is going to take the profits from the book to pay for the Klein rebuild.
Oh, Dan. That's
I got to tell you, that's a great show. Good to listen to you, and more power to you, man.
Thanks, Dan.
Hey, guys, it is 8:06 in the Calumet region. I'm Jim Delo, along with Hammond Mayor Thomas McDermott Jr., and Donna Muta is also in here answering the phones. If you'd like to call in, 219-845-1100, 219-845-1100. Once again, if you're just joining us, the mayor's addressing some comments made by Mitch Daniels in his new book, which I have right here. If you're watching on the screen or if you're listening, it's a huge seller. Mitch Daniels has been on national and international media over the past week. I've got an interview with him next Friday, and I'll be able to ask him some questions. But until then, I will not have access to him. But we will continue on right now with the mayor and your phone calls. Mayor.
I made an error on a name about the city county councilman that was in trouble in Indy. It is Lincoln Plowman. Plowman, not Steelman. I apologize. Lincoln Plowman is the one that's in trouble. Same facts. The strip club, the $5,000 bribe from an FBI agent, but it's Lincoln Plowman is the city councilman.
All right, let's continue with your phone calls at 219-845-1100.
All right, line 3. This is Lynn. How's it going, Lynn?
Hi, doing fine. Just a little bit off topic of the book. I was just wondering, it came up a while back, just shortly after the Klein Avenue Bridge collapsed, that the contractors might have some liability to that, and there was talk at the time about possibly following through with some type of a lawsuit to recoup money. Or
That's never gone anywhere as far as I know, Lynn. I mean, it would make sense, when a bridge is supposed to last 50 years and it lasts 20 years, you would think that you would go after the engineers and the construction people that built it, but that's never been pursued for some reason. Maybe it's because NDOT was faulty at maintenance. I don't know, but...
Well, I was wondering, is that something NDOT is supposed to pursue, or who is supposed to pursue
Yeah,
it?
it's definitely, Hammond couldn't pursue it, neither could East Chicago. This is a state project, so it had to be NDOT and the administration, the state government administration, that would pursue that, Lynn. And I'm not sure why they haven't. Maybe that's something we could ask the governor when he comes on the air next week.
That would be good. I mean, just as a taxpayer, why should I have to pay for something twice in 10 years?
Agree with you, Lynn.
Thanks a lot, Lynn. 219-845-1100.
Hi, line 6. Tony, how's it going?
You're doing a great job, Mayor. Give him hell.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for calling.
There you go. That's good enough. Let's go to line 1.
Hi, Chris. How's it going?
Good. Hey, Mayor. How are you?
Good.
Hey, the one thing I don't understand, I'm councilman-elect for the 5th District, okay? I don't understand why you say that all the Republicans are perverts.
Hey, Chris, I was being funny, actually, because the governor says we're all corrupt. So I said, if we're all corrupt, that means you guys are all perverts, right? If all these Republicans,
group, I do Meals on Wheels. I work with senior citizens.
You're not from Marion County, Chris. If you would have listened correctly, I said that if you're a Republican from Marion County, using the same logic that the governor uses on us, that means you're a pervert. If you're a Republican from Marion County, you're from Lake County and a Republican, Chris. under my thinking, you would not be a pervert. So I didn't mean to degrade you, sir. Sorry about that.
219-845-1100.
Hi, Ed. How's it going?
Hey, Mayor. Just wondering exactly what the motive is with the governor, because it's my understanding that Northwest Indiana gets the least amount of assistance from Indianapolis, yet gives the most tax revenue back to Indianapolis.
I think we're the second most.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, behind Marion County.
And how did we become this ugly stepchild? Is what I'm trying to figure. Is there a personal vendetta?
I think. Well, first off, I could tell you I've watched Mitch close, obviously, since he's been governor. I've been mayor the entire time, and I saw Governor Daniels in his first term, in my opinion, trying real hard to persuade the region that he's a good guy. All right, he made a lot of appearances up here. I think you can probably ask Jim. He probably was on WJOB a lot more during his first term than during this term. I really think that in governor's head, he thought, I'm gonna win Lake County, or I'm gonna do well in Lake County, because I'm gonna visit it so much. I'm gonna do things like the RDA. I'm gonna do so many things that I'm gonna try to win Lake County. And then he runs for re-election against a bad candidate, a Democratic candidate, and I think most of us would agree. And he got trounced in Lake County. He got trounced. He got trounced in Northwest Indiana. He did very, very poorly against a bad Democratic candidate for governor, by the way. And I think that he's very frustrated that I'm such a great governor and I tried so hard and you guys won't even give me the time of day. So in my opinion, governor's like, okay, no problem. I'm the governor and I'm not going to do anything for Northwest Indiana.
He couldn't charm us, so that's
right. So now I'm going to punish you. Now I'm going to write about you in a book and I'm going to make money off it. It'd be like me coming out and saying, Hessville, you deserve it. You guys are all crummy in Hessville. I mean, who does that? I'm the mayor of Hessville.
It's like speaking out against your own children.
It doesn't matter. I know. Like, could you imagine that? Like, oh, I got 3 great kids, but that one kid, he's really not that good. Come on, Governor Daniels. You're supposed to be a leader.
It's been a energy show.
I think I caused enough trouble.
You may have caused enough trouble.
Did you tape this show?
I took the audio. Okay.
Good.
The issue of Mitch Daniels writing in his book these comments about Northwest Indiana. I know that you defended Northwest Indiana and were very critical of Mitch today, but is that? I mean, I haven't talked to that many Democrats. Is that kind of the feeling around not just Democrats but Northwest Indiana in your mind?
In my opinion, I know one very high-ranking Republican who I'm related to. Okay, that's disgusted with Governor Daniels. That can't believe the stuff that's coming out of his mouth. I don't know that many Republicans that are that frank with me, other than my father, who loves me dearly, and he likes one Democrat a lot, and that would be me. But my father's disgusted with Governor Daniels and his attitude towards the region. I mean, my dad loves Northwest Indiana. He's all about Northwest Indiana, and he got thrown under the bus along with me and you and Donna and everybody. I mean, Governor Mitch is making money off of talking bad about us. And he's not spending any money up here, and when we have critical infrastructure go down, he's not replacing it. I mean, he's leaving us out to dry. And I mean, hopefully the next governor pays attention to Northwest Indiana. I'm really glad to hear that you got who I think has got a great chance of being the next governor, John Gregg, coming on your show next week. He's a great guy. He cares about the region, and give him a shot, because you know how these Republicans from downstate are treating us. They're treating us like garbage. I don't care what party you're in.
Okay, I do want to make this clear that we do have John Gregg scheduled for Monday. He is, I guess, the only guy who's major guy who's declared for.
He's going to be the only candidate.
Yeah, he's going to. A lot of people are saying he may be the only candidate, and it will be Gregg, and then whoever the Republicans come up with. So I'll have John Gregg on Monday, but I do have a scheduled interview with Governor Mitch Daniels. So we'll try to
call in.